Your daughter will die here in this cell. And you will be here watching when she does. You will live to watch your daughter rot, all the while contemplating the choices you've made.
Cersei is becoming extremely sadistic. Hey guys, and welcome back to another recording session. This is another reaction video, and I am Tavare, coming in with Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 3. And I am very worried that Cersei is about to exact some revenge. Things are moving pretty quickly. People are traveling very fast. It's not like the other season where you could expect all of the heavy loaded episodes to be at the end. It could just happen at any point, and I'm loving it. I'm staying curiously optimistic. So, of course, for YouTube, this is going to be cut down into highlights. If you want to see the full-length reactions, those will be available on my Patreon listed in the description. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started on another episode of Game of Thrones.
I wish you all the happiness in the world.
They very intentionally showed that in the beginning because we are going to be revisiting that, I'm certain, in this episode.
I may have found a way to treat Sir Jorah. Please try not to scream.
Do not show that again. Oh my god. Okay.
Grey Worm and the Unsullied will sail for the Rock and take it.
You're abandoning your home.
Until I return, the North is yours.
It wasn't Baelish who inherited that Tywin gave Casterly Rock to. I'm pretty sure that he was putting Jaime over that. Well, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I think Baelish got Harrenhal. That's right. Harrenhal was the name of the place that he got.
Picked up some scars along the road.
It's been a long road, but we're both still here.
Many seasons later.
If you wouldn't mind handing over your weapons.
Of course.
She's so pleased with it. I'm so fond of all their faces. I'm going to be sad when I reach the end of this show.
At some point, I want to hear how a Night's Watch recruit became king in the North. As long as you tell me how a Lannister became hand to Daenerys Targaryen.
Long and plaited hair. To be honest, I was drunk for most of it.
Oh my god.
I'd say you get used to them. But you never really do.
He's finally seeing it.
You begged us to summon the king in the north. Don't you want to see him again?
I've done my part.
You spoke so highly of Jon Snow, but when he arrives, you hide on a cliff.
There's a reason.
I did not part on good terms with the king in the north, or his advisor. I would only be a distraction if I stayed.
I don't think you should return to Westeros.
Oh.
I'm not sure you'd be safe here.
I will return, dear Spider. I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
What do you mean? Wait, what is... They're hinting at some stuff here, and I'm not catching all of it. I'm not catching on to any of it. What are you guys talking about? What do you mean? She needs to die at Westeros. This needs explanation.
Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
This is Jon Snow.
He doesn't have all these extra accolades.
He's king in the north.
Just one.
In exchange for his life and the lives of the Northmen, Torrhen Stark swore fealty to House Targaryen in perpetuity. Or do I have my facts wrong?
I wasn't there, Your Grace.
No.
Who's Torrhen?
Of course not.
I know nothing of this.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven Kingdoms.
My father was an evil man. I ask your forgiveness for the crimes he committed against your family. Our two houses were allies for centuries, with a Targaryen sitting on the Iron Throne and a Stark serving as Warden of the North. Bend the knee and I will name you Warden of the North.
I mean, they were Warden of the North before, right? It wouldn't be that much of a step down.
But you haven't stormed King's Landing. Why not? The only reason I can see is you don't want to kill thousands of innocent people. It's the fastest way to win the war, but you won't do it.
He's on to you.
We're children playing at a game screaming that the rules aren't fair.
You told me you liked this man.
I do.
He's refused to call me queen. He's refused to bow, and now he's calling me a child.
The dead are the enemy.
The dead.
The army of the dead is on the march.
The army of the dead.
Oh crap, Tyrion still doesn't know.
If they get past the wall and we're squabbling amongst ourselves,
Oh, careful. Gotta keep...
we're finished.
Oh god, they gotta convince him about White Walkers.
I've been shamed and betrayed and defiled. Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
Okay, but we're still talking about the White Walker part?
You can't expect us to halt hostilities and join you in fighting whatever you saw beyond the wall.
There won't be anything left if you guys don't.
He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King in the North. Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard.
And he was killed for it.
All those things you don't believe in. He faced those things. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own...
I feel like they should know.
Swear your allegiance to Queen Daenerys, help her to defeat my sister, and together our armies will protect the North.
There's no time.
That's the problem.
Pledge your sword to her cause.
And why would I do that?
If he does that right now, then he has to follow exactly what she wants to do.
It's also fair to point out that I'm the rightful queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Okay.
By declaring yourself king of the northernmost kingdom, you are in open rebellion.
That could be all settled in a different time. The whole point is just to band together for the moment. We can talk about the kings and queens later.
We'll have baths drawn for you and supper sent to your rooms.
Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
I know Daenerys did not want to be sidetracked here, but they really need to talk in depth about what's going to happen if the White Walkers reach the other side of the wall.
Your sister's dead.
You're on her side.
You saw him take her.
I couldn't save her. I tried.
You wouldn't be here if you tried.
Bit by bit, Theon is being put back together, but what's it gonna take to complete him? Or is it even possible at this point?
This is making me hard.
I'm surprised these halls are filled again. Have you people not learned? Your queen is ready to kill people en masse.
My queen, please accept this gift on behalf of all of your loyal subjects in the Iron Islands.
I give you what no other man could give.
You've proven yourself the greatest captain on the 14 seas.
I don't like this alliance. I don't like this alliance in the least.
Does she like it gentle or rough?
A finger in the palm.
You are overstepping your boundaries. You better be careful. He is just showing his cheeks at Jaime.
Even though we're enemies, you and I understand the fury that drives you. I close my eyes. I can hear the sound of Oberyn's skull break. No one moved like him. No one had such skill with a spear. You could have walked away and left poor Sir Gregor to die. But that wasn't your lover's way, was it? And here's Sir Gregor stronger than ever. That must be difficult for you.
What is she gonna do? I
never got to have a mother. But Marcella did. She was mine, and you took her from me. Why did you do that? Perfect Dornish beauty. I imagine she's your favorite. The gag makes it impossible to understand what you're saying.
Cersei, you are getting very dark.
How to destroy Ilaria Sand, the woman who murdered my only daughter.
Her monologue is just building my anxiety. Will you tell us what you intend to do? Did she do the same thing? Oh, no. She has the antidote, yep. She's gonna watch her die the same way Marcella did.
Death is certain. Oh, yes, quite certain. Your daughter will die here in this cell. And you will be here watching when she does. You will live to watch your daughter rot, all the while contemplating the choices you've made.
Cersei is becoming extremely sadistic. Oh my god! The monologue alone was enough to have my anxiety up, but geez, it's the way that she's presenting herself now. I can't even begin to explain. It's not like she's not doing the same thing to everybody else's family. She's taking everyone else's kids and families and whole cities.
What are you doing? No one can see us like this.
I am the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll do as I please.
Forgive me, Your Grace. The visitor from Bravos has arrived.
Good. And we'll need fresh sheets for the bed.
My condolences, Your Grace, on the death of your son.
The Iron Bank didn't send you here to offer condolences.
Condolences and congratulations.
What is it, time to repay a debt?
Destruction of the Sept of Baelor was a tragic accident.
Indeed. And you are now engaged in a conflict on several fronts. We both know how expensive war can be.
Everybody doesn't know that she did it?
And the Iron Bank wants to bet on a winner.
We don't make bets. Daenerys Targaryen has 3 full-grown dragons.
Her dragons might not be as invulnerable as some think.
Why is the Iron Bank getting involved in this? Aren't they supposed to be, like, neutral to all this?
The Lannisters owe the Iron Bank quite a lot of money, but Lannisters always pay their debts. To former slaves, or Dothraki, or dragons. Give me a fortnight. Stay in King's Landing as my honored guest, and when you return to Bravos, I swear to you, my debt will be paid in full.
Okay. Daenerys' endeavors are actually hurting the Iron Bank. I didn't realize that they invested in slave trade.
The dead are coming for us all. If someone told me about the White Walkers and the Night King...
You'd think they were crazy?
I trust the eyes of an honest man more than I trust what everybody knows.
That an enemy they don't believe in is coming to kill them all.
People's minds aren't made for problems that large.
I need to help prepare my people for what's coming. Everyone told me to learn from my father's mistakes. Don't answer a summons from the Mad King's daughter, a foreign invader. And here I am.
Now you gotta make the best of it. There's gotta be some way he can get through to her.
And she's not about to head north to fight an enemy she's never seen on the word of a man she doesn't know. After a single meeting, it's not a reasonable thing to ask.
She has to be convinced that there is a threat for her, that it requires immediate attention.
Why are we talking about glass? We just lost 2 of our allies.
Which is why I was speaking to Jon Snow, a potential ally. Apparently, it can be turned into weapons that kill White Walkers and their foot soldiers.
Let him mine the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. You didn't even know it was here. It's nothing to you.
But it's a potential chance for an ally.
Take a step toward a more productive relationship with a possible ally.
What was that Sir Davos said about taking a knife in the heart for his people?
You must allow them their flights of fancy. It's dreary in the north.
If it doesn't present a problem, I would really like for them to know about that.
You know I'm not going to let Cersei stay on the Iron Throne.
I never expected that you would.
And I haven't changed my mind about which kingdoms belong to that throne.
I haven't either.
You guys can't just stay at this standstill. What's it gonna be?
I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
Thank you.
That's the perfect step in the right direction. Oh, if they only had some cameras and flip phones and something to take video with. Catching that evidence, although not a lot of people really make it away from those instances where they meet the White Walkers.
We need to start building up our grain stores with regular shipments from every keep in the north.
And what's weird is I realize everybody's getting into this really dark way of dressing now. All the people in power are dressing in black, like a funeral's happening.
Don't fight in the north or the south. Fight every battle, everywhere, always.
What?
Every possible series of events is happening all at once. Everything that happens will be something that you've seen before.
What the hell? We're finally getting into Baelish's head. Is this how he sees the world? Is it Arya? Is it Arya? Please be Arya. Please be Arya. No, that doesn't look happy. Touchdown. 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 I can't. Holy crap. They put Brad off on the side so long that I completely forgot that he was still en route too. Okay, that's 3 of them together. I know I asked for 3, but just 1 more. Can we go for 4?
I can never be Lord of Winterfell. I can never be Lord of anything. And the 3-eyed raven.
I don't know what that means.
There's a lot to be caught up on.
I'm sorry it had to happen here, in our home. Snow falling. Just like now. And you were so beautiful. In your white wedding dress.
Oh, he's showing. Oh, Lord, he saw everything. He saw everything. Oh, no.
The infection no longer appears to be active. One could almost be forgiven for thinking that the entire upper layer of diseased skin was debrided.
Don't know anything about that.
This man he's onto it already.
This chamber is needed for the infectious, which you are no longer. Charlie, I'd like to speak with you in my study this evening.
A good talk, right? He kind of deserves a good talk for this.
I knew it would kill me. Daenerys Stormborn convinced me otherwise. The only place for me is back with her. I owe my life. Her. And you. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Good job, Sam. Look at all these people. All of our people from different places helping each other out. Minus Cersei. She's staying on her own. She's doing her own thing. But I'm liking this.
I forbade it because it is dangerous and rarely successful, especially on someone of that age. You could have devastated the entire citadel, but you didn't. It's a meticulous, difficult procedure. Yet you succeeded.
I read the book and followed the instructions.
Was no one else doing that?
All these manuscripts and scrolls are rotting away. I need you to make copies of them. You better get started.
Fair enough.
Be careful of the paper mites. They like flesh as well.
Oh. Do you guys have gloves?
Euron's ships could be anywhere, or in more than one place. He'd be flying around the open seas alone for who knows how long.
I wouldn't be alone.
She's gonna... Let's go. Is she gonna fly over and take out the ships?
It's too great a risk. You're too important.
What about Casterly Rock?
I was about to say, we're about to get that kind of action. I'm all in.
The Lannister army is still the army my father built. They will be ready. Many men will die. Just as my father said they would. He built our army. He built Casterly Rock as we know it.
Is there a weak point to that?
But he didn't build the sewers.
I knew it. You're gonna go under?
In the process of building the sewers, I threw in something for myself that began in an out-of-the-way cove by the sea and ended beneath one of the main guard towers.
Oh, he's got them distracted on the other side, and they're just gonna infiltrate.
Give me 10 good men, and I'll impregnate.
Well then.
My sister's armies fight for her out of fear. The Unsullied will be fighting for something greater. They will be fighting for you.
That's what I'm wondering. Do they not believe that she did what she did because of the cover-up and her saying, oh, it was just this tragic thing that happened? I'm a little unclear on that part, but I feel like everybody should know. If everyone else outside of these walls knows. Oh my God, I'm getting tired of seeing that damn squid.
Where are the rest of the Lannisters?
Euron is getting on my nerves. Oh. So they did get Sam's dad to work with him. You gotta be kidding me. They are going to attack the Tyrells. Do not make a throwaway character of Olenna, please. That'll just be ridiculous if they kill her off.
Your brother and his new queen thought you would be defending Casterly Rock.
The truth is, Casterly Rock isn't worth much anymore.
So you just let them take it?
For now, they won't be able to hold it. Eventually, they'll be forced to abandon their position and march all the way across Westeros.
They're all getting ahead. How are they doing this?
No more learning from my mistakes, eh? How will you do it? With that sword?
Is it in the drink? They're gonna kill her with the drink. That's stupid.
I did unspeakable things to protect my family. But your sister has done things I was incapable of imagining.
But after we've won, and there's no one left to oppose us...
No, Jamie.
Do you really think they'll wring their hands over the way she built it?
Jamie, it matters how you get there, too. It really does. He's blinded.
She's a disease. I regret my role in spreading it.
He knows it, too.
You will, too.
No, Olenna only did, she only got to do, one significant big thing so far.
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good.
No way. She didn't even...
I'd hate to die like your son. Clawing at my neck. Eyes blood red. Skin purple.
Oh, Olenna.
Not at all what I intended.
Olenna, wait.
Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
He's not gonna let it be. He's not gonna let it be. He's gonna attack her for that. Oh. I thought he was about to... I don't like... No. It was like they threw away too much by getting rid of Olenna. I understand that they want to take certain players out of the game, but wiping out the Tyrells, this is just too... They didn't even get to do anything. They've taken loss after loss after loss. We didn't ever get to see Marjorie's plan. Olenna made her contributions, definitely did a big thing by taking Joffrey out. Then she didn't get to... She made her contributions to the plan that just got foiled, and now she is taken out. I wanted Olenna to be a part of this, and now I'm starting to think that they are just going to take... They're playing hardball. It's like something big is happening every episode. I have time to process it, but it's just happening so quickly. No wonder everyone's in black. This is a funeral season. Everyone is just dying, and I don't think I didn't catch when they were doing the whole talks about Varys and Melisandre. Melisandre? Yeah, there's too many M's. I feel like they're going to be taking main characters from us very quickly, very constant. Well, on to the next episode. Let's see what they have in store for us. And I will see you guys in the next video. Give someone a reason to smile today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.